At the age of 2, I rode my first wave ever on the front of my dad's surfboard. My dad always had a million boards lying around the house. We had long boards, short boards, soft tops, single fins, twin fins, you get the point. In middle school, I saved up enough money to buy my very own first surfboard. It was a 9'3" longboard shaped by the local shaper. It was big and heavy, made for nose riding. We called it the Log. With my new board in hand and the beach in my backyard, I could not stop surfing. The waves couldn't get rid of me. My first surfboard is an artifact of the lifestyle I grew up in, and it reminds me of the 3 most important values that surfing has taught me: resiliency, humility, and mindfulness. Although you may have never surfed before, I think you can still learn something from my message today. Allow me to explain a little bit more about how surfing has taught me these important values. I remember when I first paddled my new board out in big waves. I struggled to make it out past the relentless walls of white water that just kept pushing me right back to where I started. As much as I wanted to give up and go in, I've learned never to back down and to keep on pushing forward. Surfing has taught me to always step up to a challenge, because the hard-earned reward will always be well worth the struggle. This resiliency is something I can apply to more than just one aspect of my life. Surfing has taught me not only to be resilient, it has also taught me to be humble. Even the best surfers wipe out sometimes. The ocean can be brutal and unforgiving. The waves have knocked my breath away, pinned my body to the ocean floor, dragged me across the razor-sharp reef, and even smashed my own board into my face. My board and I have our scratches and scars as lasting reminders that the ocean is always in control. All of these moments have taught me to remain humble and always respect the power of the sea. Even the best surfers in the world cannot conquer the ocean, which brings me to my last and most important lesson that I'd like to share with you. And this is that surfing is not about conquering, it's about connecting. Surfing demands your attention to the details, your understanding of the tides, the swells, the currents, and the shape of the ocean floor. The most experienced watermen in the world are expert navigators of the surf. They make it look easy because they've developed a connection with the ocean and an understanding and mastery of the art of mindfulness. Nothing else in the world is on my mind when I'm out there in the water. It's just me, my board, and the ocean. This is when I feel the most alive and present in the moment. Every true surfer knows that ultimately it is not about being the best. It is not about showing off, and it is not about conquering. Surfing is more than all of that. It's about learning to be resilient in the face of adversity, humble in times of accomplishment, and mindful in a world full of distractions. Maybe you've never surfed before, and maybe you never plan to, but I encourage you to find something that can do as much for you as surfing has done for me.